black men, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to protect Kamala Harris in the same way you would protect your mother, your daughter, or your sister. Don't let Donald Trump call her out of her name and get away with it. And he just did it, right? He just reposted a post by another social media user with a photo of Hillary Clinton and Kamala Harris. And at the bottom, it says, it's funny how a blowjob affected both of their careers differently. Now, you know what he's talking about, the Monica Lewinsky Bill Clinton scandal. But he's saying that Kamala Harris used that tactic to get ahead. So basically, he's calling her a whore. Now, black women have been sexualized throughout the history of the United States. All throughout slavery, they were assaulted, raped by the slave masters. They couldn't do anything about it. They've been sexualized in movies. They've been sexualized in some of the poison pills that have been inserted in front of our children in the name of entertainment. We have so-called female entertainers that are black coming on stage barefoot, pregnant, spewing all kind of vulgar lyrics. We have another, and I'm not going to say her name, comes on stage with a dress so short that it's above her waist. And the young people and young women in our community just eat it up. I'm convinced these people were placed there as poison pills to distract our youth from becoming another Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is Vice President of the United States. And for Donald Trump to repost that when he's running against her to be the next President of the United States just shows what a vile, disgusting individual he is. Now, I don't have a big platform like some of these entertainers, rappers, or whatever that are telling black folks, don't vote for Kamala Harris, vote for Trump. Or if you do vote for Kamala Harris, somebody, you ask for something specifically, like they've asked any of the other presidents over all these years for anything specifically. So why her? You ask for something specifically. What are you asking from Trump? What are you going to get from him? Nothing. Removed from the scene. You're going to get a rollback to the 1950s. Then you tell me how great it is in the MAGA land. But the reason I say protect her like she's your mother, I recall when I was young, whenever we went to town, my mother had to comport herself in a specific manner, whether she was going to the grocery store or whether she was going to a department store to get my clothes off layaway so I would have new clothes to wear to school when it started. And one thing I'll never forget, one day her boss showed up at our house on the weekend while she was off. Now she worked at this menial job, but it helped feed us, where she was separating baby chicks, male, female, so they could be shipped out. It was a hatchery, chicken hatchery. So he came to our house to try to tell her how she should vote. And given the power imbalance, my mother told him, I respect you, you're my boss, but you have no business come to my house on my day off to try to tell me how to vote, and invited him to leave. So we have to have an attitude of keep her name out your mouth if it's going to come out in a filthy way. But I'm going to use every ounce of my ability to influence folks to vote Donald Trump out of our lives because he is the one poisoning the blood of America, not the migrants he keeps talking about coming across the southern border. Because if you notice the change that has taken place since he came on the scene, the divisiveness that has come through, Donald Trump needs to be gone. And as a favor to me and yourself, don't allow him to get away with calling Kamala Harris a black woman. And if she is black, out of her name without consequences. And those consequences will come and culminate on November 5th, 2024, Election Day.